a talking game too.
I don't know. I think video games really became their own. Like the 70s and 80s was like a rough time. Not to say that there wasn't great video games in the 80s. It's just, in comparison, things got ramped up by the 90s of like.
But almost besides like fighting games and a couple of other ones, say like, you know, Metal Slug and stuff like that, every classic game that people know was made in the 80s. Every single Pac-Man.
Oh, sure.
And Space Invaders, like that was the heyday because basically everything that came out in the 90s, besides fighting games, mind you, although after Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, everything was just a clone of that. They were all different ideas. Like people were just like, Maze, that became its own genre because of Pac-Man.
Sure.
You know, and then you had like, you know, side scrollers, and then beat 'em ups. All that stuff started in the 80s. Whoa!
Flashing screen.
I got ready. I actually think that this is double score dungeon. I think this is meant to be 2 players because I'm battling against the computer. So I actually think this is meant to be a 2-player game.
Well, let's. I'll let you die, and then we'll play it as 2-player.
Yeah, because that definitely looks like.
Because adding another player of like, even if the game's not that great, in the case of Marvel Alliance, you know those games, I would not say as a standalone first-person action RPG game.
First person, that's the top.
Not first person, but top down. Yeah.
Which one are you playing?
Let me correct myself here. Let me redeem myself. What it comes down to is it's not a great first-player game, but if you're having, you know, a couple of buddies come over, I think it's a great game. I think it's fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I played the one on Switch all by myself.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I just think it's way more fun with.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed.
With.
It's basically those are just modern gauntlets. Is really all they are.
Yeah. Now it's
what the fudge?
Fudge.
Yeah, double.
Yeah, there we go. That's where the air horn comes in handy.
Yeah, just for that.
We needed the air horn.
So I don't know if there's lives per se, because I don't see anything going on when it comes to that. Come on, get down. Yeah, of course that guy's gonna.
No, you just respawn. Oh, now you can go, but.
All right, there is a game over.
I want to sample all of this.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now let's 2 players because
let's do 2-player.
There we go. I'm in.
Oh, I'm in too.
So it's all about who destroys the most enemies. And I can shoot you. Oh, I can kill you. This is like old. This is the beginning of deathmatch.
Yes. Okay. We got PVE and PVP elements in this game.
For something that came out in 1980?
It's simple, but it's there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's no other games that did that in this at 1980.
This auto include in high score challenge.
Oh, come on.
Oh! Ah! I just keep dying, man. I'm fucking dying here!
Well, there.
I just always reference Reservoir Dogs for that. I'm fucking dying!
We definitely It's PVE. That's player versus environment. PVP is player versus player.
Yeah. Get up there. Yeah.
Ah, I didn't go enough.
Oh no, I can be shot at too. All right. I'm not doing so hot. I'm not doing so hot.
Oh.
This is definitely a competitive game. They did good. They did good. Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh man, I couldn't shoot fast enough.
You shot me the fuck up before I could hit that demon.
Oh, I was shooting. I mean, I died. I didn't. I was just. I was trying to get that guy.
It's game over for me.
Oh no!
And I only walked away with 2,000 points. Blast him! And then it started blasting. I wish.
So apparently on It's Always Sunny this season, they do something to add to that meme. Frank does something else like as a callback, and I'm like, I was like, I gotta see what the hell that
I
is.
fucking love that show.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Season 16, like you don't get that out of sitcoms.
No.
I mean, sometimes you do. Unfortunately, Big Bang Theory, they're on for way too long.
Here's my thing. Always Sunny should not exist from the premise of it, and yet it still endures. And I think it's a fantastic show.
What do you think about it? What do you think about why it shouldn't exist? Why would you say that?
Because it's so crude.
Yeah, but they always lose. They're actually showing why being like that is absolutely horrible.
Right.
That's how you get away with doing whatever type of comedy you want, because you're actually showing. Even Seinfeld, they were not good people, but they lost all of the time. Jerry always lost girlfriends. Like George always had something feeling. Kramer's crazy schemes. Like as long as your character loses, people don't care. If they were winning and they were super rich and they were just living the best life, it would probably be more controversial.
That's how I feel about Real Housewives.
That is, yeah, I think Real Housewives shouldn't exist. Do you know how many of them exist? 20.
Oh my god.
I think.
That is so many. Well, I mean, it's easy to shoot. No one has to practice any lines. You just
That's not
show
true. They actually are. They actually have to. Here's the problem. Whoa, Dark Dogs. Welcome. We're gonna do another round of this.
He be a resident. What's up?
All right, let's do another round of Wizard of War. They're trying to be cool pre-Mortal Kombat. They're trying to spell things differently on this.
Oh wait, I gotta get in.
So we're just playing this early deathmatch game.
I did not get in.
You did not get in?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. So this is like this. I'm gonna say, without reading Wikipedia or finding any other way of finding out if it's true, this is like the first like shooter PvP. I'm gonna guess that. Maybe somebody else knows the answer.
Maybe someone does, but this is definitely the early days of, you know, shooters as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't do first person, so I totally get this is what it would be. You're just
tried. I'm just trying desperately, man. I'm just out here. I'm out here trying, man.
Yeah, you can worry. You can get on chat and do that while I try to get high. Oh, we've been advised that we're not PG. I thought we had a warning.
Well, I thought we had the whole like we're a 21 and over show.
21?
What?
I thought we were 30 and over.
Yeah, we're looking for all the MILFs out there on Twitch. We know you exist. We know you're out there.
You have to be 21, and I'm not. You have to be exactly 21. You can't even be younger or older.
You can't be 22. You can't be 20. You need to be 21 to get on this train. I mean, I'm definitely not on the train. There's no way. There's no way. That's so specific.
Yeah, I'm 21, so I'm good.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're younger than me, actually.
Yeah.
You know, that's a known fact. Mr. Brightside is actually younger than me.
Yeah, I've found a way to be the same age over decades. You know, everybody would sell it, right? You know, to try to make money off of it. But I actually think it's better just to hoard for yourself.
Right. That's what you do.
I want to get the benefits. I have all those years to find out ways to make money, or be lazy and not make any money. That's my choice. What is going on with this? I'm taking out that guy all the computer sucks.
It'd almost be better as a two-player game.
Yeah, like the computer. Well, it's just like how some games had the bots, and it's like even if you set the bots to really hard, it's still time splitters too. The bots were just garbage. I'm getting ready.
Go.
Next up, we have keeping the theme of whizzing, as we should. We're going to go to Whiz. What do you think of this game?
Central.
Yes.
I think this is a fun high-score game for 2 players. I think this is a 2-player game. I think it's way more fun that way than just playing 1 player. Because you have to deal with the computer, and at least with like the PVE environment and having a second player, you can communicate of like, hey, I'm going left.
Yeah.
Of like you can navigate through the maze,
or you can just try to kill each other.
But I say, yeah.
All right, what does chat think? Should we add this to our high score challenge, or is it a nay?